So we're just finishing up another build in the DG shop, and it got me thinking, what about the builds that you guys are working on? You know, we did a video a little while ago talking about how DG's wholesales a ton of OEM replacement parts. But what if you're a guy that's not going back to OEM? You know, like the build you see in front of you, we're finishing, there's a lot of aftermarket parts in this that are upgraded in some way, shape, or form. Where are you guys finding those? And can DG service that? Well, you know what? We certainly can. All right, so the question begs then, why the need for aftermarket performance parts and what do you need them for? Well, there could be lots of reasons. Let's kind of start listing them. One, you are upgrading from stock simply because your factory part is not up to the char that you want it to do. Two, your factory part on your vehicle may have worn out, and what better time to replace it with something better than what you currently had on it before? You know, begs the question. Let's say in the case of a shock absorber like you see in front of me, your option one is put the factory or aftermarket shock absorber that it came with back in it. But option two, for maybe a slight little bit more, you can go to an aftermarket part that you really would love to have started off in the first place with, that's going to perform much better, last much longer, and cost marginally more, or sometimes the same as the OEM part's going to cost you. So that's where DG's ProTech comes in once again to save the day. DG's ProTech has been in the industry for so many years. We've compiled a wonderful list of vendors for all the brands that you guys want to have on your vehicles, like you see behind me. We're using these parts in our shop every day, so why not work with our vendors to get those parts off to you to bring all of those parts that you need to your builds with the quality and the brands that you deserve and want. So a couple examples here just to touch base on, because DG's ProTech and our parts team are going to be able to handle all of your inquiries for all those parts. You know, in case of an up pipe, so this pipe goes between turbocharger and manifold, the factory bellows in this up pipe is known to leak. It's known to blow because the heat and expansion that it's put under its factory part just isn't up to the task. Now, I'm not saying everyone breaks, but I'm saying a good number of them do. So a common replacement factory part is going to cost you, let's say, $300 to $350 for this part. Beauty of this is DG's ProTech typically goes to an aftermarket supplier, in this case MBRP, with a carb compliant part that goes back in place. Now, it's not just the beautiful black anodized finish they put on this, it's more about the fact that this bellows in this kit, and it comes with left and right together or individual, is much stronger than OEM, but fits like OEM. And the beauty of it, it doesn't cost as much as OEM. So where's the downside? There isn't any. Now, it might mean that you might want to give DG's ProTech a message or a call to see what parts might be recommended when you're replacing your stock ones, or simply if you're just looking for an upgrade. We'll give you another example over here. The factory hubs on your aftermarket Super Duty, like you see behind me, you know, they're prone to fail. The automatic function wears out in them. Warn as in the winch and hub company, has an aftermarket part, comes in a set of two, right? Can be in chrome or black anodized finish, and the beauty of it, this kit of two costs actually slightly less than that hub of one that you're going to pick up from your dealer. So again, we're going better quality, complete kit, everything you need in the box, less or the same price. The beauty of the aftermarket is it comes and goes, and we can get situations like this. You know, another option is shock upgrade time, right? A shock like this is going to run you, say, $120 versus your ones you're going to pick up at Canadian Tire, your local parts store, being, you know, that Rancho with the red boot on it. Not the same quality of shock, going to cost you, you know, probably about the same dollar in that part. DG's ProTech knows what parts you need. We have them available next day, if not in stock, and we're selling them to you at the same price as you're going to buy from your local e-commerce. Fast forward 6 months, DG's will probably have our e-commerce launched by then. COVID has made it a bit of a delay. Want to bring those products right to you so you can be getting online to us, making those orders, getting those next day deliveries right to you, because we can jump in that game too. We have chemical products, liquids, filters, everything you need for all your maintenance that you're looking for to keep those, whether you're talking about your cat filter and adapter for your Duramax or Zuzu application, you know, your remote oil coolers or oil filter relocations, your coolant filter kits, all that type of filtering stuff as well. Though it is an upgrade, it's not, we're talking performance, we're talking just simply a maintenance here. And DG's ProTech stocks a ton of those products or get them next day to you, just as simply put. Talk about upgrades when talking to electronics. In this case, we have an Edge CTS3, the latest offering in gauge unit from Edge. Having lots of PIDs that come on and off of the key. You know, we stock these by the dozen, guys. We have them available for you. Talking lift kits, leveling kits, other suspension upgrades and components. Cognito, Kryptonite, heavy duty suspension components. If your truck is bone stock, then you're just sick of putting that same old ball joint in it because it's the nature of your specific vehicle. We have upgrade options for those as well. Talk about something a little bigger. All right, so back to the engine stuff. Now, a lot of customers take advantage of their spare time in taking that slow period to do their own engine build, just like you see in front of us. The case in point we've got in front of us is a 6-bore long block build that'll be available as a complete engine assembly, which is another big part of what DG's is moving towards. No longer do you simply have to deal with the dealer or some kind of aftermarket large company to ship a big boy like this across a country line. We can get these locally built in-house right here to you, built to the same specs as what you'd put in this truck and down the road. Want to talk ARP head studs? You know, guys, I am so sick of seeing those in search of posts for a part that is so simply and necessary in your vehicle. We have them in stock, ready to go, same price you're going to pick up online. Let's say you're doing that build and you need a nice set of 20 thou overbore maul pistons or camshaft assemblies, bottom end, mid bearing, crankshaft, camshaft bearing assemblies. Let's say you're upgrading your Duramax with a set of Wagler connecting rods. DG's ProTech can help you out with all those internal engine components. We know what part numbers you need, what specs and sizes fit, what other accessories and gaskets you're going to need, like a complete top end reseal kit. Again, most of this stuff we're going to find that's common is in stock at DG's ProTech because it's what we're using in our shop every day. The bonus is we can pass those savings on to you, get you the parts you need fast, so your rigs with your handiwork are back together and you're simply just buying your parts from us at a great price. So I think we'll cut it off on the fact of what you need to know. DG's ProTech is your one-stop in-house local source for all the aftermarket performance parts or upgraded OEM parts that you need to put your rides back together. We have a full experienced parts team and the technicians behind them to back them up for all the parts you may have questions about or be looking for. And plus, because we're using these parts in-house, we have the technical knowledge to back it up. So the .com guy that's just selling you the part, hey, we'll be the .com guy with the technical support selling you the parts you need. Returns, cores, warranties, no problem there. Upgraded turbochargers, injectors, all big parts of what we do. So give DG's ProTech's parts team a call. Same phone number, 519-418-AUTO. You're just going to simply hit a number, ask for parts. We should have our automated system up and soon. Watch our website and Facebook and social media for that launch of that e-commerce site to make it even so much easier. Hey, if you're just on that internet already, grab a personal or a direct message to us through Instagram, Facebook, Google Messenger, whatever your pleasure. Get that information off to you and we'll get those parts to you at a great cost. Great shipping, fast and easy. So from our big team here at DG's ProTech, like family, let us get you set up with whatever you need for your build.